and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie and I love any makeup, especially shiny, shifty, and sparkly eyeshadows. And today we have another Multichrome Monday, which is a series I do here on my channel where I feature different multichromes from all kinds of different brands. I do eye swatches, swatch comparisons, tutorials, anything and everything that has to do with multichromes. And today we have something very, very different because I bought some multichromes from AliExpress. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, but I did want to make sure that I knew where I was buying from because I know there's definitely a lot of negative stigma in general when it comes to AliExpress and just wholesale makeup, and it's extremely common. And there's actually legitimate wholesale brands that sell on AliExpress, which is where I bought from. So I bought from Charmacy Milano. They have a website, they have an Instagram. They don't seem to be like that active on the Instagram, but they have something going on, and they have actually really beautiful photography of the products and of them on the models as well. And in no way in this video am I telling you to go out and buy these off of AliExpress or anything like that. I love my any eyeshadows, but I just thought this would be interesting and fun. Do it for the science type of thing. But anyways, this is what the packaging looks like that these iridescent shades came in, and I was really pleasantly surprised. I don't know what I was expecting, but definitely not like this level of just really nice packaging. It's got like a texture on it, it's shiny, it's got metallic on it, has a ingredients list on the back and everything else. And then inside actually came in with this cardboard like protector, which I've only seen like insert like this with higher end brands, which is why I was really not expecting it, but definitely a little extra special care taken in making sure these arrive safely. And then this is what the black base multichrome compact came in, which is smaller and a little bit different. So I'm gonna post up some close-up shots, but these are the black base multichromes, and they have a beautiful rose texture in them and just helps to bring out the kind of multichrome effect in these. So I got 3 shades, which in total the amount I spent, all of these 7 eyeshadows would be about $12.70, so almost $13. So definitely not really like on the cheap part. I mean, in no way these are like $2 a pop, which I wouldn't even buy $2 multichromes, but this is what we have. And so these 2 shades are nice and like regular powder, super metallic, really sparkly, really beautiful. And then this shade is just kind of like really strange because it's got like a gummy texture to it. It reminds me of that one shade I got from the Pastel Rose UK where it was really gummy, and I just couldn't even like, it would crease immediately on my lid. So I'm definitely not gonna be putting this on my lid because I just don't think that it would last or anything. It doesn't really have a shine like anything compared to these two. These 2 are stunning. And so I'm gonna be doing some swatches, and we're also gonna be doing these 2 looks. And then I did get these basically iridescent multichrome shades, and these are actually marketed as highlighters. I did use them for the inner corner and everything, so we're gonna just take a peek. These have a beautiful texture in here as well. It's like a cushion, so the texture helps to show the shift when you're looking at them. So let's look at some swatches and then the demo, and then I'll give you some of my just initial thoughts at the end of the video. Priming with the Be Perfect eyeshadow primer. I do like to just lightly set the crease with this primer. So on this side, I'm going to use this shade. I've already put it on previously, and it's so beautiful. So I'm going in with Barley from the Blends Bunny palette, and just going to put that into the crease, and taking Serendipity and putting it above it. And on the outer crease, going in with Depth. Patting it on, then going to blend that outer portion out. I'm going to take a little Serendipity and bring it down into that, and finishing the lower lash line with just a little bit of depth. I'm not going to take it too far. I'm tapping on the J-Cat glitter primer. I picked up some of that shade, it's number 504, and just putting that all over. It's so shiny. Look at that. So beautiful. I do not have a shade like this. Can you believe it? Like, this shade is just something else. Also forgot, but I was actually going to do my highlighter first. I'm going to be using this shade. It is 005. And I'm going to use that as a highlighter. It looks a little flaky in the pan, but when you like swatch it, it seems fine. Oh, that's pretty. That is so pretty. Oh, I like that. That's really nice. And then this shade on the other side. The shade doesn't look flaky in the pan at all. Oh, that's pretty. It's just like a little iridescent glow. Love this one. It doesn't look like it has like a white base or anything either. On this side, going in with the Glamlight eyeshadow primer. And the shade that I used as a highlighter on this side, I'm going to put on the lid. I'm going to layer it over these shades. So I'm going in with Dream from the Blends Bunny palette. And then picking up Signs and blending that into the blue. A little bit. Putting Chance on the outer corner. Gonna use Dream to blend that out. So I'm gonna take Chance and I wanna take it about halfway because I'm really curious to see how this shade will layer over a darker base. So I kind of want like a cool effect where it just kind of fades in there. Putting down the JCat glitter primer, pretty much almost all the way across. Picked up some 005 and just going to pat it on. It's definitely pretty, but there's something like powdery about it compared to my other iridescent shades. I'm just not like blown away. And it looks pretty, but it's just, and I mean, it does look pretty and it looks very shiny, but I feel like in person it just looks a little, I don't know how to quite describe it. Gonna finish this lower lash line with a Chance on the lower lash line. And I wet my brush and I'm highlighting my inner corner with 003. And then this side I'm highlighting with 002. I feel like that's not really doing much even though my brush is damp. So here's the final look. And then here's the other final look. So I did also use these off camera. Of course, I wanted to try them out, except for this like gummy one, which is just such a dud and it's really such a shame. I'm not really sure what to do with this one. What I did with the pastel rose one that was like this, I added some alcohol and I mixed it up and I kind of let it dry out. It seemed to help, so maybe I will do that, but I'm not like too concerned about it, honestly. I definitely think I already have a very similar shade. These two are so beautiful. I haven't used the green one on my lid yet, but this one I've used twice on my lid. I do not have a dupe for this. I cannot believe it. I could have sworn this would be a direct dupe to like Smolder and I would have just had this shade over and over again. Or I thought maybe it would be a dupe to that special shade in the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2 palette. And it's not. It's totally different. It's like an orange versus like a purple pink. It's so beautiful. It's really, really shifty. Like this is really obvious in the shift. It's definitely got like a blackish grayish base to it. Now let's talk about the iridescent kind of highlighters, or I mean I use them on the lid on the other look. I'm not really like impressed with these. They feel a little bit dry. They're not like nice and like super shiny. Compared to some iridescent multichromes that I have for my indie brands, these definitely do not compare in just the shine level or anything like that, but they are definitely really beautiful and they apply really nicely on the skin. I mean, they don't accentuate my skin texture or anything. They look really nice. I don't think they have enough oomph for me to want to use these on the lid over my other iridescent multichromes, but they're still really pretty. Actually, in a previous video, I was wearing these two on the lid, and like the moment I applied them, there's just something about them. They're just like a little bit dry, and they're not like flaky, but they're just like, I don't know how to, like powdery and dry. They're just not like really smooth and metallic and beautiful like what I've experienced. So out of all of these, I'm definitely not like totally impressed. I think they look a little bit better in the pan, but I do love these black base multichromes. These are absolutely stunning, really shiny. So it was fun to try these out. I thought it would be a little bit different kind of video, and you know I love to try out all kinds of different multi-chromes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much indie makeup content uploading my channel and much more to come. You don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.